Get mantra tracks and healing MP3s at JasonGallant.ca. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about intimacy, and I know I've covered this subject before, and I've pulled off to the side of the road here to show you some of this picturesque type of scenery here. A lot of this stuff is private land and everything, so I can't go on people's properties, but I would like to do some videos because there's just so much nice farmland and mountains and everything everywhere. So yeah, so if you hear the cars go by, don't worry about it too much. I've just pulled off to the side of the road to get the benefit of this beautiful field here. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about a comment that I received a while ago. And just so you guys know, some of you send me comments asking me to help you with your spiritual journeys and things. And I do sessions for this. So if you want specific help about certain things, go to my website, JasonGallant.ca, and you can purchase a consultation there, and then we can have a Skype session or phone session or something. So just on that note, because I do get a lot of emails from people all the time asking for specific advice, and I just don't have time to deal with each individual person. So yes, if you want to do a session, then I am available for that. But if not, I'll try to make a video for you to help you in that way. So today I received an email from somebody, and they said that as they become happier, they notice that a lot of people around them aren't necessarily happy. So they notice that they're more intimate with the moment, they're more engaging, they're more honest and truthful about who they are. They're not trying to play a role, but they're noticing that they're encountering negativity because of this, or at least that's what they think. They think that when they are in front of other people and these people are somehow not liking them because they are happy all of a sudden. So this person's stating that because they're happier, that these other people are somehow intimidated by it or are having some trouble dealing with it. So I just want to talk about it a little bit about what happens when you become more honest. When you become more honest and more vulnerable and you're not playing a role. Now I'm not talking about you playing a role, because we all know those spiritual people, they become ultra spiritual, like super spiritual. They wear a t-shirt about how, says, I'm super spiritual, and they go around trying to convert everybody to their newfound realizations of some sort. That's definitely going to get some negativity because you're trying to impose something upon other people. You're not necessarily sharing your happiness with them, you're sharing an ideal with them. So nobody's going to like that, so please don't do that. But if you're happier and you are noticing that people are having trouble with that, and you're just being authentic in the deepest way that you know how, you may notice that you get some resistance. Now, why is this? Well, intimacy is the heart, and the heart always makes people honest about what they might be suppressing. So let me explain this a little bit. When you are intimate with the moment, it's another word for expanding your awareness. And when you expand your awareness, what do you become aware of? You become aware of everything, including the things that you don't want to be aware of. So this is the gift of intimacy. Intimacy just lets you know what is there. It just lets you know what is in this moment. It doesn't suppress anything. And unfortunately, a lot of us, as we go about survival and life, we are forced to suppress a number of things to make sure we can just get stuff done. We can just accomplish a goal. And then we forget about what's truly important, the heart. You see, the heart is where all the feeling of joy comes from. That's where all your feeling of fulfillment comes from. And when you suppress things because they're just not convenient, such as emotions you don't like, such as any type of suffering, you pick whichever one you want. Shame, fear, guilt, boredom, whatever. I mean, there's a million of them in there. If you start suppressing those things or blocking them out and playing a role and pretending to be this role in order to create this numb little wall between you and what you feel, life starts to become a very gray experience, right? So you're really working your way towards a deeper level of depression by doing this, although you might not realize it at the time. So when somebody comes along and they're not playing any role, they're just being as authentic as possible. And if they're just a little bit more authentic than you are, and you meet them there, then you're going to become aware of a lot of the things that you suppressed in playing your role. When that role collapses, all of the energies that were tying that role or gluing that role together, all of those energies of suffering that you were trying to suppress, that's basically causing you to maintain that role. When you become more honest, you shed the role, kind of like shedding clothing, and then you can really feel the weather. So you become very aware. So as you become more authentic, not everyone is going to want to follow you in this path of authenticity. It's not for everybody at first. It's where all the joy is, it's where all the fun is, but at the same time, you can't blame a person for wanting to avoid a few levels of pain here and there. You know, life is painful enough sometimes for people, and the last thing they need is more pain. At some point, they'll realize the only way to reach a deeper fulfillment is through accepting pain, accepting all that is going on inside and within. At some point, this will happen, but sometimes people have plans to avoid as long as they can because they still think that might work out. And again, I don't blame anybody for this because it's normal. It's a part of the evolution. So just because you are sitting in more of an authentic place, you're sitting in a deeper level of authenticity, don't force other people to also do so. Just be yourself and accept if people don't like you or accept if they're not ready to meet you where you are at. This is a deeper level of acceptance that you must apply. Letting people go, letting people live, letting people be what they are, not forcing them to be where you expect them to be. So in the end, it's about you. In the end, it doesn't matter what other people are doing, it's about you. And if you are suffering in any way, shape, or form because these other people are not meeting you where you need to be, that means you have another level of expectation to let go of. You have another condition that you've put on your happiness that you need to let go of. You're like, if people meet me where I'm at, then I can be happy and fulfilled. This is another trick of the ego. It's always about you. It's always about what's going on with you. And chances are there's a whole other game going on where you expect people to like you. You expect people to respect you. You're doing the spiritual thing so that way people can be in friendship or community with you in some way, shape, or form. You have to let go of this game too. And as you let go of this game, you not only free the people you are interacting with, but you also free yourself. You're taking your happiness to the next level of unconditionality. You're saying, whatever people do, it doesn't matter. I still am fulfilled. I still am free. This experience within is still true. I don't need to confirm it through other people. So this is about letting go of your condition on life. This is just another condition that you've put on things. It's another place you're tying yourself up and not allowing yourself to be free. It's okay just to be you. It's okay to be liked or to be disliked. It's okay to be accepted or not accepted. It always boils down to you. Do you accept what life is giving you? Do you accept yourself as you are? Do you accept these experiences as they are? Right? There's always a doorway out of your suffering. That's the point. If you're suffering because people aren't acting a certain way or being a certain way, there is a doorway out. You don't have to continue playing this game of getting people to play according to whatever game you have in mind. So take your surrender deeper. Take your surrender to yourself deeper. Take your trust that everything is okay deeper. Take your faith deeper. All of these things must be applied. Just have faith that everything is okay the way it is. Nothing needs to change. So I hope this helps you on your spiritual journey. Take care for now.